Hi, this is Ms. White, and welcome to lesson 0.4. This is where we're going to dive in deeper into the pacing tracker and the unit map. I don't know if you knew this, but the pacing tracker and the unit map have been dating for over a year now, and they're really in love. They're a match made in heaven, and together they can do anything. Good thing for you is they love helping other people. That's one thing they have in common. So let's get to know these two cuties a little better. Here's our learning target for today. Today, I will further explore our everyday Schoology resources. The pacing tracker and the unit map you can use every day to be successful, so that I can guide myself in my learning. You should not have to be like, Ms. White, what do I do? Ms. White, what do I do? You will know what to do. If you're early, if you finished early, if you're a little behind, you're gonna be able to do this like even without me. If I had a substitute for 2 weeks, you'd be able to do all the lessons on your own. I'm just here to help you to learn as much as you can. I'll know I've got it when I can explain how to use the pacing tracker and unit map to a quote new student. Like if we had a new student coming in the class, could you show them how to use them so that they could know what to do without asking me, the teacher? Whoa, that's a good team. The pacing tracker and the unit map. Let's look at them a little more closely. All right, here's the cute little pacing tracker. And as I said before, you have to look at the bottom to see what your class period is. We have 7th period up. Okay, so if we're looking at 7th period right now, these students, some of them are pretty far ahead, some of them are behind. It's all good. If you're behind pace, no worries. Like I said before, everybody works at their own pace. It's totally fine. Sometimes you'll be behind pace, sometimes you'll be ahead of pace, sometimes you'll be on pace. As long as you're kind of getting on pace, you're gonna be fine. Okay. So, what this tells you is, first in this column up here, the on pace lesson. What do you need to do to be on pace? 0.3 BB, boss battle. If you are done with the 0.3 BB, the boss battle, you are on pace. You're actually really ahead of pace. So, the little red box here tells you what the on-pace lesson is. So these students, like, for the most part, they do need to catch up. That happens all the time at the beginning of the year, that people are a little behind, which is totally okay. You can also look at this to see where you are at. So, depending on the class period, people are in different spots. If it says revise, that means you have to keep trying. Keep trying, baby. All right, let's go to the unit map. When you read the pacing tracker and it tells Scarlett to work on a 0.2 mission. She's gonna go here. She's gonna look for 0.2. It's the second row. She's gonna read over mission. She's gonna click there. How you read this, just so you guys know, is across. You have to do these green things. You have to do the Edpuzzle, the mission, and the boss battle. Sometimes, I don't think anyone in this class did it. Oh, Chris, totally fine. People do this all the time. He skipped some stuff. Make sure that you're filling in from left to right. So if you see these holes like this, that means you skip some things and you need to go back. No problem, you can go back. It should be in order because they're designed to go in order. It's gonna be hard if you skip around, or harder. These ones on the right side, they're optional. They're a side quest. If you finish your work and you're ahead, do one of those. I make those special for each lesson, but sometimes I don't write one. That's when you can go down to mini games. Mini games have organized into categories. So there are reading things you can do. There are vocab things you can do. Writing and brain break. If you're like, oof, I just really need a break, you can click on something like window swap. I don't know if you guys have seen this before. It's pretty cool. You can see a window somewhere in the world. Oh, wow, cool. Misha's window in New York City. Nice. All right, so that's like if you're like, oof, I really, really need a break. And this is only for people who are not already behind. If you're behind, you can be taking long breaks. I mean, if you're dying, take a little break. But if you are behind pace, you cannot be taking breaks just at that time. If you're on pace, ahead of pace, go ahead. Again, please don't feel bad if you're behind pace. Everyone works at their own pace. The behind pace is just telling you, you gotta catch up. It's okay. You gotta work at home, maybe stay after. You will catch up. So, in summary, you're going from left to right. These are optional, you don't have to do them. For each row, like this. Don't be doing some random ed puzzle if you haven't done the mission and the boss battle for the ed puzzle before it. If you're done early, you can work on a mini game. Leveling up is going to be your summative, but I haven't put that in Schoology yet, so don't worry about that for now. If you're looking at the pacing tracker, next to your name is going to tell you exactly what to work on. However, sometimes it will say revise and you have to go back to something. If you're not really sure what you need to revise, talk to me. That's it. Thanks for watching.